We had no idea you ever wanted to be in the business or that you had any skills to bring because we didn't know anything about you. And Jimmy didn't like competition too well. Well, he was supposed to help me get into the business when Jerry Jarrett hired him, but I later learned Jimmy never even really mentioned my name to Jerry Jarrett about me having any interest in getting into the business. Bill Dundee told me the same thing. Jerry Lawler told me the same thing. We had no idea you ever wanted to be in the business or that you had any skills to bring because we didn't know anything about you. And Jimmy didn't like competition too well. And I did a podcast with Bill Dundee about a year or two ago. And plus I had him on my show maybe a year ago. And he says, I'll tell you what, man, he said, if Jimmy Cornette was trying to get you in the business, he sure as fuck never mentioned you to me. Kenny, why didn't you come to me? I'd have got you in the business. I said, well, I was dear friends with Jerry Lawler. I was dear friends with Jimmy Cornette. Jimmy was my best friend from age 15 till, now 5 years ago. I said, I didn't think I needed your help, Bill. I said, those were my friends. I figured Jimmy told me he was going to pave the way. He was going to open the door and get me in. If he says anything otherwise, he's a fucking liar. And he told me that in a phone booth, which I've told that story on The Great Debate. And that's why The Great Debate was so good, because a lot of the shit that happened in The Great Debate was a shoot when it come to what Jimmy said he was going to do and what he actually did.